In a surprising turn of events that has captured the attention of both political enthusiasts and casual observers alike, Joe Rogan, the renowned podcaster and commentator, has expressed support for Donald Trump in the 2024 presidential race. His recent comments have sparked discussions about the potential expansion of the United States, particularly in light of the recent resignation of Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Rogan's provocative suggestion to include Mexico in this expansion raises intriguing questions about national identity, immigration policy, and the future of North America. Joe Rogan has long been a figure of influence in the realm of podcasting and popular culture. Known for his unfiltered discussions and ability to engage with a wide-ranging audience, Rogan's political views have evolved over the years. Initially, he was critical of Trump, but as the political landscape has changed, so too has Rogan's perspective. His support for Trump in the 2024 race reflects a broader trend where many Americans are reassessing their political affiliations in light of current events. Rogan's podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, has become a platform for robust discussions on a variety of topics, including politics, science, and culture. His willingness to engage with controversial figures and ideas has garnered him a diverse audience, making him one of the most listened-to podcasters globally. As such, his endorsement of Trump carries significant weight and has the potential to influence public opinion. The backdrop to Rogan's comments is the recent resignation of Justin Trudeau, the Canadian Prime Minister. Trudeau's departure from office marks a critical moment in Canadian politics and raises questions about the future of US-Canada relations. Trudeau, who has been a prominent figure in advocating for progressive policies and international cooperation, has faced various challenges during his tenure, including economic issues and public discontent. Rogan's timing in sharing his thoughts on the potential expansion of the U.S. to include Canada and Mexico suggests a keen awareness of the political currents shaping North America. By aligning himself with Trump's vision of making Canada the 51st state, Rogan is tapping into a broader conversation about national identity, territorial integrity, and the future of the continent. In a post on his Instagram page, Rogan shared an image of Trump's statement about making Canada the 51st state and added his own provocative twist, "Let Mexico in too?" This comment has ignited discussions about the feasibility and implications of such an expansion. While Rogan's tone may have been lighthearted, the notion of absorbing Mexico into the United States raises serious questions about sovereignty, cultural identity, and the complexities of immigration policy. Rogan's suggestion aligns with the long-standing debate in American politics regarding immigration and border security. The idea of expanding the U.S. to include neighboring countries like Canada and Mexico can be seen as a radical departure from conventional political discourse. However, it also reflects a growing sentiment among some political factions that advocate for a more integrated North America. The relationship between the United States and Mexico has been fraught with complexity, historically marked by conflict, cooperation, and a continuous struggle over immigration. The Mexican-American War in the mid-19th century resulted in significant territorial losses for Mexico and established a precedent for the contentious relationship between the two nations. Since then, issues related to immigration, trade, and security have dominated the discourse. In recent years, immigration has become a hot-button issue, with debates centering on border security, the treatment of migrants, and the economic impacts of immigration. Rogan's suggestion to absorb Mexico could be interpreted as an attempt to address these complex issues by proposing a more unified approach. However, the implications of such a move would be monumental, requiring careful consideration of cultural, economic, and political factors. Rogan's proposition to include Mexico in the U.S. raises significant questions about national identity. What does it mean to be American in a rapidly changing world? The idea of absorbing another country into the U.S. challenges traditional notions of sovereignty and cultural integrity. Advocates of a more integrated North America may argue that such a union could lead to greater cultural exchange and economic cooperation. However, critics may express concerns about the erosion of distinct national identities and the challenges of integrating diverse cultures. Cultural considerations are paramount in discussions about expansion. The blending of two distinct national identities, American and Mexican, could lead to both opportunities and challenges. While cultural exchange can enrich societies, it can also provoke resistance from those who feel that their identities are threatened. Consequently, Any proposal to absorb Mexico would need to address these concerns and promote inclusivity. The economic implications of expanding the United States to include Mexico are profound. Mexico has a diverse economy, with strengths in manufacturing, agriculture, and services. Integrating Mexico into the U.S. economy could potentially lead to increased trade, investment, and job creation. Proponents argue that a united North America could enhance economic resilience and competitiveness on the global stage. However, there are significant challenges to consider. The economic disparities between the two nations could pose obstacles to integration. Addressing issues such as wage differences, labor standards, and regulatory frameworks would be crucial to ensure that the benefits of expansion are equitably distributed. Additionally, the potential impact on American workers and industries would need to be carefully assessed to avoid backlash and resistance. One of the most contentious aspects of Rogan's proposal is its implications for immigration policy and border security. The United States has long grappled with immigration issues, and proposals for expansion could complicate an already fraught landscape. How would citizenship be defined? What would happen to the existing immigration system? Addressing these questions would be essential for any serious discussion of absorbing Mexico. Rogan's comments come at a time when the U.S. is facing significant challenges related to immigration, including the recent influx of migrants at the southern border. Trump has pledged to address what he describes as an immigration crisis, which adds another layer of complexity to Rogan's suggestion. The prospect of absorbing Mexico could be seen as a radical solution to these challenges, but it also raises concerns about the potential for increased migration pressures and the need for robust immigration policies. As the presumptive nominee for the 2024 presidential election, Trump's position on expansion and cryptocurrency has gained traction among his supporters. His focus on making Canada the 51st state aligns with his broader campaign themes of nationalism and American exceptionalism. By advocating for a united North America, Trump is appealing to voters who are disillusioned with the current political establishment and seeking bold solutions to complex issues. Rogan's support for Trump adds another layer of influence to this discourse. As one of the most popular podcasters globally, Rogan has the potential to shape public opinion and influence the political narrative. His endorsement of Trump's vision for expansion could galvanize support among his listeners and encourage discussions around the feasibility of such proposals. The exchange between Rogan and Trump highlights the role of public discourse in shaping political ideologies. As influential figures engage in discussions about expansion and immigration, they contribute to the broader narrative surrounding these issues. Rogan's suggestion to absorb Mexico may provoke both enthusiasm and skepticism, prompting listeners to explore the complexities of national identity and the future of North America. Public discourse is essential in democratic societies, where diverse viewpoints contribute to the development of policies and ideologies. By raising provocative questions and engaging with controversial ideas, Rogan and Trump encourage listeners to think critically about the direction of the nation. Rogan's comments, along with Trump's proposals, are likely to elicit varied reactions from the political establishment. Politicians from both sides of the aisle may express concerns about the implications of such drastic changes. Democrats may argue that expanding the U.S. to include Mexico could exacerbate existing social and economic disparities, while Republicans may find themselves divided on the feasibility and desirability of such a proposal. The potential for bipartisan support or opposition highlights the complexities of political discourse in the U.S. While some may view expansion as a bold solution to pressing issues, others may see it as an unrealistic or even dangerous proposition. The reactions from political leaders will shape the conversation and influence public opinion. Public sentiment surrounding Rogan's proposal will play a crucial role in shaping the political landscape. Grassroots movements advocating for or against the notion of absorbing Mexico could emerge, reflecting the diverse opinions held by citizens. Supporters may argue that a united North America can lead to greater prosperity and cultural exchange, while opponents may express concerns about national identity and immigration policy. Social media will likely amplify these discussions, allowing individuals to voice their opinions and engage with others. The role of influencers, including Rogan, in shaping public sentiment cannot be underestimated, as their platforms provide a space for dialogue and debate. The media will play a significant role in framing the narrative surrounding Rogan's comments and Trump's proposals. news outlets may choose to highlight different aspects of the discussion, focusing on the potential benefits or drawbacks of expansion. The portrayal of Rogan and Trump's ideas will influence public perception and contribute to the broader political discourse. As the media landscape continues to evolve, the responsibility of journalists to provide balanced coverage of complex issues becomes increasingly important. By presenting diverse perspectives and engaging in thoughtful analysis, the media can contribute to informed discussions about the future of North America. The idea of expanding the United States to include Mexico and Canada raises questions about the vision of a united North America. Proponents may argue that such a union can lead to greater cooperation, economic prosperity, and cultural exchange. A united North America could create a powerful bloc capable of competing on the global stage, fostering collaboration on issues ranging from trade to environmental sustainability. However, the challenges of achieving this vision are significant. Addressing issues of sovereignty, cultural identity, and economic disparities will require careful negotiation and a commitment to inclusivity. The complexities of merging distinct national identities into a cohesive entity cannot be underestimated, and the path toward a united North America would likely be fraught with challenges. The discussions surrounding Rogan's proposal also signal a potential shift in immigration policy. As the U.S. grapples with immigration challenges, the idea of absorbing Mexico could lead to new approaches to border security and citizenship. A comprehensive immigration reform that addresses the complexities of migration while promoting economic growth may become a central focus in the political discourse. The integration of Mexico into the U.S. could necessitate the re-evaluation of existing immigration policies, providing opportunities for reform that prioritize both security and humanitarian considerations. Policymakers will need to engage in thoughtful discussions about how to create a more just and equitable immigration system. As discussions about the potential expansion of the United States continue, the path forward will depend on a variety of factors, including public sentiment, political will, and the ability to address the complexities of national identity and immigration. Engaging in thoughtful dialogue and fostering inclusivity will be essential for navigating the challenges that lie ahead. The future of North America may hinge on the ability of leaders and citizens alike to embrace new ideas and work collaboratively toward a shared vision. By acknowledging the complexities of the issues at hand and engaging in open discussions, the region can chart a course toward a more prosperous and united future.